From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving to you all. And as it says right here, give thanks. You know, there's so much we have to be grateful for and thankful for as we go through the year. And Thanksgiving is a nice reminder that we need to be thankful for the things that we have in our lives. Of course, first and foremost, I'm thankful for my family and all my loved ones. And number two, I'm grateful and thankful for all of you. Not only for supporting me through the beginning phases here of Weather NorCal, but having supported me over the years, even before I launched Weather NorCal. For those of you who have been following me and have been supporting me through those years. I also want to thank all of the sponsors who not only, of course, have come on board even before I launched, but of course, all of the other sponsors that have come on board over the last few months, and not to mention some of the new ones that we've got coming in here over the last few weeks. Weather NorCal is growing, and it couldn't happen without you spreading the word, letting people know about it, and allowing Weather NorCal to grow, and of course, giving more confidence for more advertisers and sponsors to become a part of this and become partners as well. So once again, happy Thanksgiving to you all, and I hope you have a happy and safe day with all of your friends and loved ones. All right, so here's the deal. When we take a look at your forecast for today, it's going to be dry and mild. You know, we did see those clouds move in late in the day, some light showers, but nothing major as far as rain is concerned over Northern California. But today, I do expect dry and mild conditions, still fairly mild out there and getting pretty warm, especially in the valley. But the winds, that'll be the main story here for today when we're talking about the valley in particular. But the winds should eventually die down, but I do expect the winds to stick around here for the next couple of days. Now, the next chance for rain, it's looking more and more like somewhere around the middle to latter part of next week when we start to see better chances for rain begin to move in. So let's talk about the wind advisory. Now, it's mainly for the valley and the surrounding foothills. It's from 10 a.m. this morning until 1 a.m. on Friday. So it's going to be basically for today through tonight. The winds will be out of the north at about 15 to 25 miles per hour, and with gusts upwards of 40 to 45 miles per hour. Now, again, keep in mind, the winds will probably still be on the breezy side through the day on Friday and possibly on Saturday as well. And we'll take a look at those futurecast winds here. Here we are at noon today. You see those strong winds again, kind of in the area where we do have that wind advisory. Now we take you into Thursday today at 5 p.m. You see how the winds subside a bit, but still pretty gusty out there, and still gusty even overnight into early tomorrow morning. There's tomorrow morning at 1 a.m. when the wind advisory should be allowed to expire, but still some pretty gusty winds out there for parts of the valley. Now notice as we do go into Friday around noon, still breezy. We'll still call it breezy at least, just not as bad as what we're going to see here for today as we take it through the day on Friday. But even Friday night at 10 p.m., still over 15 miles per hour, and that may even linger on into your Saturday as well. All right, so if you're going for a jog this morning, I know there are all different running events. Of course, you've got the turkey trot in Redding, you got the run for food in Chico. I know that there are running events along the coast as well, but take a look this morning. Notice the temperature, 50 degrees. Now, the reason it's going to look mild out there with that 50-degree temperature is because the winds are going to be blowing already at this point. And that will make it at least the ambient temperature look warmer. But with those winds blowing from the north, especially this time of the year, that makes it feel a little bit more cooler outside. So even though it says 50 this morning, it's going to probably feel cooler than that. So make sure that you've got that sweatshirt or kind of the layers so when you do start running and getting warmed up here. And there you can see for Siskiyou, Modoc County, pretty cold, 36 degrees this morning as well for the eastern mountains. As we take you to the north coast here, there you have it. Temperature is around 43. So again, if you do have a running event on the coast, a little chilly to start off the day, getting in the mid-50s later this afternoon. Could see some fog for some of those inland valleys, even in Trinity County, otherwise getting up to around 60 degrees for those daytime highs today. All right, so let's take a look at Futurecast, and we'll take you through the afternoon. And look at that, clearing skies. I think most of us, minus a couple of passing high clouds here and there, we'll see sunny skies out there for today. And again, keep in mind, gusty winds for the valley today and even into tomorrow, but we are looking at those sunny skies. And temperatures actually will start to drop as we go into Friday and into the weekend. Long range, this is what we're talking about. Should be dry for any of your travels through the weekend, but by around Wednesday, we'll at least begin to see signs of some changes in the overall weather pattern. And I'm expecting that by the end of next week, say next Thursday, Friday, even into that next weekend, we could be looking at the possibility for some rain out there, not to mention snow off into the higher elevations. So yeah, we do have some of those changes in store for us. So if you are traveling, of course, here's your travel forecast for today. Hopefully most of you will be at your destination this morning, but if you're maybe leaving early, there you can see maybe you're heading down to Sacramento. Yeah, look for sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 60s there. Maybe you're heading out to Medford. Where it says fog there, that essentially means it might be foggy this morning, but by the afternoon it will clear out. But only reaching about 51, that cooler air you can see is kind of coming down from the north and east, making for a cool day. All right, take a look at your Friday travel forecast, and maybe you're heading back home already. But there you can see as we head up northward, it's pretty cold out towards the north. In Seattle, the high of only 45. Sacramento, about 61 degrees. Let's take you south for today. If you're lucky enough to maybe head down to Los Angeles or San Diego, of course, San Diego's seeing the morning fog, probably burning off by the afternoon. But looks like those temperatures should be in the upper 60s to low 70s in Southern California. And pretty much the same as we take you on into your Friday. But look at that colder air. You get to Lake Tahoe, only a high of about 38 degrees on Friday. And out towards Fresno, about 61 degrees. Okay, so here's a look at your wave heights for your Thanksgiving Day. Boy, they're getting pretty high up there, around 13 to even upwards of 15 feet. And it looks like they may drop a little bit for your Friday, but still pretty high nonetheless. So when we look at the marine forecast, yeah, at least for the immediate coast, there are no alerts, but there are alerts as you start heading out farther into sea. There you can see north winds at 20 to 30 knots. Now those waves will be from the north at 11 feet at about 10 seconds, and also from the northwest at 5 feet at about 12 seconds. So what does it look like today? Well, how about those upper 60s for the valley? Just a gorgeous day temperature-wise. But again, keep in mind, it's going to be windy out there today for the valley. Temperatures in the 40s, maybe some low 50s in there, off in the eastern mountains and into Modoc County. Siskiyou County, those temperatures in the 40s. Low 60s for Trinity County, the inland areas as well. And looks like upper 50s to maybe some low 60s out along the coast. All right, here's a look at your 7-day outlook. Now, for now, I've got you dry all the way through Wednesday. I'm expecting that probably around Thursday we may start to see some showers for everyone. But until then, should remain dry. Let's take a look at your 7-day outlook for the valley. I'm keeping it, really, it's breezy, borderline windy. It's potato, quite honestly, or mashed potatoes, as many of you might be having today. But it's going to be kind of breezy, borderline windy out there today. And as I mentioned, the wind should subside for Friday, Saturday, so we'll call it breezy there as well. And then hopefully, it looks like by Sunday, those winds should start to die down. But notice, pretty warm today, upper 60s, but we do see a drop in our temperatures, low 60s starting Friday, and we pretty much keep in the low 60s going into at least the middle of next week. Your 7-day outlook for the North Coast. Of course, temperatures mid-50s today for the coast, low 60s inland and Weaverville, but there's that drop in those temperatures Friday, and we keep those temperatures mainly in the upper 50s to low 60s as we go into early next week. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.